Pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Now tell me, how many times have you found yourself trapped in a cycle of worry, your mind racing, imagining the worst, the future feeling like a storm you can't control? You're not alone. Anxiety is a silent battle millions fight every day. But here's something most people don't realize. Anxiety is nothing new. 2,000 years ago, the Stoics faced war, plagues, betrayal, and uncertainty, yet they mastered the art of staying calm in the storm. They didn't just survive chaos, they thrived in it. What if you could do the same? What if you could train your mind just like the Stoics did to rise above anxiety and regain control of your emotions? Stay with me, because in this video, I'm going to share powerful Stoic strategies that will help you defeat modern anxiety and find peace in a chaotic world. By the end, you'll walk away with tools that could change your life. And before we dive in, if you find value in this wisdom, consider subscribing. This channel is dedicated to helping you navigate life with ancient Stoic principles. And if you enjoy the video, give it a like. It helps more people find this content. Now, let's begin. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, what is anxiety really? The Stoics saw anxiety as a misuse of our minds. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think about that for a second. Anxiety thrives when we focus on things beyond our control, the economy, other people's opinions, the future. But what if you shifted that focus to what you can control? The Stoics believed that we suffer more from our imaginations than from reality. Seneca put it best, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. How many times have you worried about something that never actually happened? How much of your anxiety is caused by imagined scenarios? So the first step to overcoming anxiety, separate what you can control from what you can't. Here's how you start. Next time you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, is this problem within my control? If yes, take action. If no, let it go. Simple? Yes. Easy? Not always. But with practice, this shift in mindset can be life-changing. Now that we understand what anxiety really is, let's explore how the Stoics actively managed it. What if I told you that one of the most powerful Stoic techniques to reduce anxiety involves imagining your worst fears on purpose? It sounds strange, right? But negative visualization is one of the greatest mental exercises to help you gain control over your emotions. The Stoics believe that most of our suffering doesn't come from reality. It comes from our fear of what might happen. But when we deliberately face our fears in our minds, we take away their power. Seneca said it best, "He who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary." Think about that. How many times have you worried yourself sick over something only for it never to happen? Or when it did happen, you realized it wasn't as bad as you imagined. Here's how negative visualization works. Instead of running away from your fears, you confront them mentally. You visualize the worst-case scenario, and then you strategize how you would handle it. Let's try this right now. Think of something that makes you anxious. Maybe it's losing your job, failing at something important, or being rejected. Now, picture it happening. Imagine the details. But instead of panicking, ask yourself, what would I do next? How would I recover? By doing this, you start to see that even in the worst case, you can still survive. You rehearse resilience, just like a warrior preparing for battle. The benefit? When reality throws challenges your way, you won't be caught off guard. You'll have already prepared your mind. Challenge for you. The next time anxiety grips you, don't push the fear away. Instead, sit with it. Visualize it. Break it down. Ask yourself, is this truly as catastrophic as I think? Chances are, it's not. And that realization alone weakens anxiety's grip on you. Take a deep breath. Right now, in this moment, you are safe. The future hasn't happened yet. The past is gone. All that exists is this moment. One of the greatest Stoic lessons for anxiety is staying grounded in the present. Epictetus said, "Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems." Think about it. When you feel anxious, is it about something happening right now? Or is your mind racing into the future, imagining what might happen? The Stoics practiced anchoring themselves in the present as a way to escape anxiety. You can do this too. Here's how. Number 1, when you feel anxious, pause and take a deep breath. Number 2, look around you. Name 5 things you see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. Number 3, this simple grounding exercise pulls your mind back to reality instead of letting it spiral into an imagined future. Try this right now. Yes, right now. Take a deep breath and focus on the present. Feel your feet on the ground. Listen to the sounds around you. Let your thoughts settle. Anxiety loses its grip when you focus on the present, because this moment is all that exists. Now that you've anchored yourself, let's move to the next Stoic strategy: detaching from outcomes. A major source of anxiety: attachment to results. We stress over job interviews, relationships, and money because we want a specific outcome, but the Stoics taught that we should focus on effort, not results. Let me ask you, have you ever given your best effort only to have things not go your way? How did that make you feel? Now, imagine if you detached from the result and only focused on what you could control. Wouldn't that bring more peace? As Epictetus said, do your best and let the rest go. If you apply this mindset to your life, anxiety loses its grip, because no matter what happens, you know you did your part. Now, let's conclude with a final reflection on how to implement these Stoic strategies daily. Take a moment to reflect. Which Stoic lesson resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments. If you found this helpful, like the video. It helps more people discover these powerful teachings. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom to help you master your mind. Anxiety is a battle, but you are stronger than you think. With Stoic wisdom, you can face life with resilience and peace. Until next time, stay strong.